Hello, my friends, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today for our April TTRPG charity stream. Today, we are going to play some Dungeons and Dragons with an interesting version of The Bachelor. I think everyone can read here. It's the Ratchelor. It's going to be a little bit different, but I'm not going to steal too much of Phil's thunder. I'm going to let him explain this because he's the dungeon master for today. While you are in our Twitch or our YouTube chat, you will see that there is a Tiltify link that, if it's not already pinned, it soon will be pinned. And you'll see that it'll take you straight to our Tiltify Trans Lifeline page, where every dollar donated goes straight to Trans Lifeline, a grassroots hotline and micro grants nonprofit organization that offers direct emotional and financial support to trans people in crisis. It really is a trans community for the trans community by the trans community organization. And the atrocities that are happening in the United States right now that are targeting the trans community, I feel, and I think that everyone else on this stream feels like now more than ever, it is truly so important to protect and support the trans community. So if you are able to donate, please, please, please do. While you are checking out our donation page, you will find that there are some fun ways that you can interact with the game that we are going to be playing today. For example, for a $10 donation, you can gift a reroll to anyone on stream. For a donation of $25 or more, you can make sure a rose is given out to declare romantic intent. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I can see fucking Phil miming on the other side of the screen.
I'm helping.
You're helping so much, and I appreciate it so much.
This is how I actively listen. I make it about me.
What a perfect kickoff to this goofy ass stream that we're going to do. For $35 or more, making it so I can't see Phil. Just
I'm
kidding.
not doing it anymore. It's distracting. I don't want to distract.
You can introduce drama into the scene. Phil will make something up and introduce that into the scene. For $50 or more, you can make two characters touch in a way that makes sense to them. They might kiss, they might punch each other, they might hold hands, what have you. And for $100 or more, you can have a date set up between two characters of your choice. That might include the Ratchelor, that might not include the Ratchelor. It is up to you. And finally, before I kick it over to folks to introduce themselves, the first $250 that we raised today is matched by Bogus Cheesecake, our matching gift sponsor that comes back every single month. I want to give a big shout out to Bogus Cheesecake because they're absolutely fantastic and they make really fun and unique TTRPG systems like Hilarious as well as Hell Whalers. So, my friends, with all of that being said, my name is Jess. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. I am playing Rattly Portman tonight, who uses she, her pronouns, and I will popcorn it over to Matt.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Matt, he, him pronouns, and I'm playing Keanu Beeves, he, they pronouns, who is also a fighter of the gunslinger variety. And I will popcorn it over to Steve.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. My name's Steve Wen. Thanks so much for having me here. I'm pumped. I am going to be playing Dwayne the Rat Johnson, who is some kind of dungeon characters class. It's written down somewhere. I'm sure I'll be fine. My pronouns are currently he, him, and Dwayne's will be he, him as well. And I'm going to throw it over to Chrissy.
Oh, hi. Hello. I'm Chrissy, she, they pronouns, and I'm playing Megan Fox, also she, they pronouns, and I'm just here to look pretty and have great hair. Oh, I'm gonna popcorn it down to Julie. Sorry. Or well, down for me.
Amazing. Hello, I am Julian, Julie, or Julie CL, any pronouns. Today I'm playing Ratman, and I'm I've given Ratman he, they pronouns. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Monk, rogue, multi-class. As if combat will matter in the Ratchelor. Oh my goodness, y'all! I think the only popcorn left to pat. I think the only place to pass the popcorn bucket. The only popped corn is Phil. Phil.
Hi, I'm your
Nailed
unpopped colonel and very popped DM, Phil, also known as Tulok the Barbarian. I make your favorite fictional characters in Dungeons and Dragons. I am so excited to be here to raise money for a trans lifeline and to celebrate Jess's birthday. It's the birthday stream a week before the birthday actually happens, but that's fine because if we do the birthday now, then they can enjoy their birthday later more. You know, won't they enjoy their birthday more if we raised a bunch of money for Trans Lifeline?
It's
So-
very, very true. Wait, I'm going to do one more thing before we get going. Our good friends Candace the Magnificent and Forever GM Justin, unfortunately, were not able to join us today. They're not dead. They're still very much alive.
Thank God.
But they just couldn't be here. And so I wanted to shout them out because they're absolutely fantastic as well. So maybe their characters fell in love before the Ratchelor could air, and that's why they got cut out of this season. Who knows? Make up your own story. And back to Phil.
That's what fanfic is for. That's what the hallowed halls of AO3 are for. And we will be checking after the stream to see any slash fiction you have written.
If you donate $200, Phil will actually write a full fan fiction.
Hey!
Yeah.
Actually,
And then-
you know what? Add that as a thing. I will write 3 pages
Nice.
of $200.
You guys,
I'll write
I'm
3
there.
pages of fan fiction.
Because not only are you donating $200 and then you're getting the fan fiction, that $200 is matched. So that's basically $400 there
Yeah.
for the price of AO3 fan fiction about 2 characters that we technically haven't
I've
even
never
met.
actually written anything on AO3. But I'll make an account and you tell me the characters you want. I'll
Oh my
I'll
God.
get to it.
We're commissioning you. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a commission. I'm giving 3 Google Docs pages. Seems
Classic.
like a reasonable
Classic.
amount.
Absolutely.
Font 10, font size 10.
Font size. I think the standard is font size 11.
Yeah, but I'm because
Okay,
it's
you
my
want me to
stream.
lower it to font size 10. Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Part of the value proposition.
Sure.
Incredible.
Sure. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Am I ready to kick things off? Is there anything else anybody else needs to say? Or are we ready for a fantastic story of love, reality style, fantasy style, reality, fantasy, reality style? The Ratchelor has produced 99 seasons of whirlwind romance over the past decade. Nearly half a dozen of these couples are still technically married, as long as you don't count the 4 that are legally separated but not officially divorced. For the 100th season, we found our most eligible Ratchelor yet. Neotoma is 14 months old, with prominent whiskers and eyebrows and a round bare belly to show off some cool tattoos, like a peanut wrapped in barbed wire. We are outside the exterior of a beautiful, legally distinct doll house that has been converted into a mansion for the Ratchelor. Our Ratchelor contestants are pulling up to see the host of the Ratchelor, Skunk Achino, and Neotoma waiting for them. The first to show up in the car is going to be, let me decide right now. Okay, Chrissy, wait, is Chrissy nose goes first or nose goes last? Are you
Nose goes now.
nose goes now? Okay.
Nose goes.
Well, no, are you saying nose
No,
nose goes is usually the last one? You do want to
Yeah,
go first?
I don't want to go first.
don't
but
wanna
Jess
go
wanted to be
first.
last, right? Yeah.
Jess wanted to be last, so you know, Matt, your character is rolling up in the limo.
All right. So, in this case, if you don't mind, Phil, I'm also going to add in a little NPC here. But as the toy limo drives up, what you're going to see is the door opens in the back, and the door opens in the front on the left side, the driver's side as well. But in the back, an elderly hedgehog exits, wearing a top hat. And this elderly hedgehog initially seems to be the contestant. And he's like, "Oh, hello."
hello, I'm the host Skunkachino. I don't believe we got your application. I don't see a hedgehog on our list.
Oh, I'm not here for the show. I've just, this young man, and as he points, you'll see coming from the front of the car, Keanu Beeves, which I'm gonna move this as he speaks, but I'm trying not to put this on the entire time because I can't breathe. Uh, but
We just added breath play to the fanfic. Go ahead.
What's breath play?
Hmm.
What a beautiful birthday gift y'all have given me. We've only been live for 15 minutes. A+ work.
So,
oh,
Two
yes,
consenting rats or more.
Horace, thank you for letting me drive. And Horace says, yes, this upstanding gentleman was willing to take over my job for just a moment. He's so kind. He's so nice. They say he's the nicest beaver in Hollywood. And Keanu Beeves is, of course, wearing a nice suit, tie. He's a beaver, but he will extend a hand to the host.
Skunkachino shakes your hand, introduces you to Neo. Wow, two's company, but three's a crowd. I hope that driver's not gonna try and come in here and date me.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
We like to have fun here. You said your name was Keanu Beeves?
Keanu Beeves.
Nice. That's very cool. I like the way you build things
Oh,
in
well,
beaver culture.
well, damn. I think we're in for a ride.
Maybe we can give each
End
other
stream.
some wood later.
End the stream.
And then you are gestured in as you only get 2 seconds to talk on the Ratchelor, and you are encouraged to throw out some innuendo. Okay, just let me make sure. Okay, just checking that it's donation incentives and not anyone being mad at the puns and putting up an X card, because we do expect that here. Up next, pulling up, we got Steve. Steve, can you tell us about your character and what happens as the limo pulls up?
Absolutely. Toy limo pulls up and out pops a movie star, well-renowned Dwayne the Rat Johnson. In your mind's eye, I'm going to paint you a word picture here. Picture, those kangaroos that are super jacked? So shrink that down to a rat and then fully shave that rat. Just a fully hairless rat. It should make you feel uncomfortable and you should dislike it. Out comes Dwayne the Rat Johnson, wide as he is tall, still a rat though. In hand, of course, headshots, strides up, makes motions to cameras that aren't there, and then gives an exaggerated wink over to our Ratchelor of choice here.
Neo sees you coming out. Wow. I'd like to smell what you're cooking. Can we do that again? I'd like to smell what you're cooking.
No, it's in my contract. We don't do that. I thought it was very clear. We do not make reference to that.
Okay.
I thought that was clear.
Shoot. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Skunk,
Let's
you
start
should have
again.
told me-
Can we start again?
I'm so sorry.
Can we start? Can we start from
Yeah,
the top?
From the top. From the top.
From the top.
Yep.
Hey, you know who it is? It's Dwayne the Rat Johnson. You might remember me from such films as Jumousji 1 and 2, and the Tooth Furry.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Of course, I'm here, and maybe you might get so lucky to become co-producer. And then
go ahead.
Dwayne hands over headshots.
Wonderful. Neo takes one of the headshots. Skunk leans into you. Hey, sorry, I just wanted to clarify. On Tweeter, or what would we call it? Yeah, Tweeter. It's still called Tweeter here. No one bought it.
Yeah.
You mentioned that the latest Jumanji you filmed, or Jumousji, was Jumousji 4, which would count the I don't have to change his name, Robin Williams movie, but this time he's a bird. So I don't. Is it the third one or is it the fourth one?
Can you just make this work?
No,
very
that's
tired.
what I'm clarifying with you.
I'm very tired.
I know we have like okay. Yeah.
Okay. Can you just make this work? Can you just make this work?
Do you have a water you want me to drink? Like one of those like.
Yeah, drink that water, please.
Yeah,
Drink it now. You drink it. You drink it.
Minerally.
Okay. All right, I'll be in my trailer.
Neo just kind of looks around as you walk around to the trailer. Wow. I guess we're gonna have a box office smash here. Up next, we got Julie. Tell us about your character, how they're getting out of that limo.
Well, the limo pulls up, but when the door opens, there is nobody inside. The camera shaky cams before there is a flash of lightning in this otherwise clear day, and the camera pans to the roof of the house. Standing atop the roof, lit by lightning, otherwise in shadow, is a caped and hooded rodent person. The mask covers their eyes, and they're gonna do a flip off the top of the building. I feel like, are we rolling for stuff like that, Phil? How do we feel?
Yeah, give me an acrobatics.
Okay.
That sounds acrobatic-y.
So I got a +7 acrobatics. This is a natural one.
Okay,
so
full fails, critical fails are only for combat. That is actually technically how the rules are supposed to work. So that's an 8, but that's still not very good. And you like land the flip, but you like kind of like jump forward on your feet to like really land it. Like you don't stick it, as they would say in the film Stick It, which is a gymnastics film.
For sure.
We are all well aware of Stick It.
I don't know.
Obviously.
Stick It's #1 fan. As this hooded, masked, caped individual lands shakily, they adjust themselves quickly and say, "I am vengeance, and they say that it is a dish best served hot and sexy. I'm Ratman, and I've come to win your hearts, because some men are on fire, and others just want to watch the world yearn."
Oh, we like that here. We've got a donation for drama. So I think a phone starts buzzing on your utility belt.
My rat phone.
You've got a call from Cat Rat.
Cat Rat. This is Catwoman.
Well, yeah, but it's not a woman. I mean, I guess she is a woman, but she's a rat woman. So Cat Rat.
Cat Rat.
Do you need to take that, or?
Hey, Selena, what's up?
I'm watching the Ratchelor, and lo and behold, I see you, which is weird because, I mean, I know we're sort of in like a situationship, but I'm not going on any reality shows trying to date anyone.
Hey, I just feel like maybe you're in the dark about my true intentions. Maybe the shadows are concealing my actual missions here. And if you would just commit, we wouldn't be having this problem.
Well, I am committed. I'm committed to a life of crime, which I love. And I feel like you're always trying to pull me away from my work. You care about your work of cleaning up the city, but you don't care about my work about stealing various small gems.
All right, stealing various small gems. I have that on my itinerary. I'll see you at 5. I wink into the phone, and then I hang up.
Sounds like someone might have some hang-ups, and these hang-ups are on their toes, and that's how they sleep.
I see what you did there. And then we're gonna. I don't know. Ratman's gonna just say to himself, "You've got to be kidding me right meow," and then vanish into the shadows.
Well, I'm pretty sure they went inside. I guess we'll find out in a bit. Chrissy, you're about to pull up in that limo. How you getting out? How you stepping out onto the scene?
She almost steps out with a prowl, just coming out assuming all eyes are always on her all the time. I mean, how could they not be? Her coat is so luxurious, her tail is so fluffy, her ears so big, just the perfect epitome of gorgeous fox. And so she's gonna step up and look around and just give a small smile as she prowls up.
Wonderful. Yeah, you step out. You're a fennec fox, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Skunk introduces you to Neil. This is Neil. And sorry, what was your name?
Megan, and you know, it seems like I'm not the only fox here.
Oh, I'm absolutely charmed. You know, I have one rose I'm supposed to give out based off of first impressions. And it's supposed to be based off of first impressions, but it's always just honestly for whoever I think's got it going on the most. That's what Skunk told me to say, but then he told me not to say it on camera. He just said that was the instructions for me and not to say it on camera. Yeah, I did tell you that. You've got a rose. You're not getting eliminated first.
Oh, incredible. Thank you so much. Surely they can edit out that speech.
Yeah, I think
right?
hopefully someone knows how to work the transformers to stop that from happening. I really appreciate your body of work. Why do I know more Megan Fox puns than rock puns?
Well,
I'm like about to. I definitely don't need to see a New Girl season 9.
hopefully by the end of this season, you and I can have a passion.
Oh, your voice, your mic cut out. I missed the pun.
Oh no! I said hopefully by the end of this season, you and I can have a passion play.
Oh, let's go. Beautiful. And I guess we're just gonna machine gun Kelly right along. And now I'm out of things
So
to know
seamless.
about Megan Fox. Wait, no, do I can do one more. No, I can't.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
hurt yourself.
Our last contestant steps out of the limo. As long as they're done setting up all the stuff for Instagram they said they needed to set up and they are ready. Okay, wonderful. Our last contestant steps out of the limo. Jess, how you stepping out into this Ratchelor lifestyle?
Absolutely. So, first of all, I think that Rattly Portman requested a very specifically different kind of toy limo that everyone else requested. She wanted like a custom license plate that says "Love to Read." She wanted it to be pink and blue, and she just wanted this to smell really nice inside, like books. She
Sure.
steps out.
Well, hold on. This was a request to production.
Yeah.
Let's get a persuasion roll to see
Ooh.
how close to your legally distinct doll dream car is.
I rolled a 9 plus 5. It's a 14.
14. Okay. Yeah. It says loves to RD and the car is red. So a lot of people might think it's saying loves to red. But as we've established with Rattly Portman in many other Rattly Portman adventures, obviously this is canon. For anyone watching this, this cannot be your first episode. You will be. That's a joke. You can watch it. A lot of rats don't know how to read in general, and being a hot rat who knows how to read is
In your area.
in your area. Sorry, I did forget the acronym for the HRWKHIYA. Your charitable endeavors. It's red, and there is like it's a pamphlet on top, but like things to be read. It kind of works. And you
It
say-
definitely works. I think that Rattly actually walks up to a PA and says, "Hi, I'm Rattly. I just want to make sure." What does that say to you on the license plate right there?
Loves to RD, like research and development.
You know, that is really close. Am I looking at a rat or am I looking
Yeah, you're looking at like a porcupine.
a porcupine?
Yeah.
You know what? This is really great because we are like this close to everyone on this set being able to know how to read, and that's why I'm here. She looks directly at the camera. Hi, I'm Radley Portman, and I'm a hot rat who knows how to read in your area. I'm so excited to be on The Ratchelor because one, I deserve to fall in love, and two, The Ratchelor deserves to learn how to read, and so does everyone else who's watching. She walks up to The Ratchelor.
Yeah, to Neo, the Ratchler, Neotoma, which is a pun based off of the kingdom, phylum, genus, species of the common rat.
I knew that.
I had in my notes, I had Keanu Beeves. I knew one of the characters was Keanu Beeves, and I just put in another Neo and gave him a Keanu voice too. So that's just where we're at.
Great.
And it's fine. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
One could say. Hey, I just think reading is not only fun, it's fundamental.
I think that Radley was holding like at least 5 books and they all drop. Are you telling me that you already know how to read, Neo?
I'm telling you, for you, my heart's an open book.
Oh my god. She like the books are already dropped. It doesn't matter what they are. She starts like putting her hair behind her ears and says, "Are you a fan of Star Wars the rat version?"
Sorry, sorry. That's what we call the Star Wars rat version, is Star Wars the rat version. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the rat to menace.
Incredible. Well, maybe if things go really well, maybe instead of Padme, you could peta me. And I think she's just going to like strut away, moving her hips. Radley is a small rat. I mean, rats are how big did we decide our creatures are?
I think we said the biggest we could do is like small dogs or large cats.
Cool. She's like 5 inches tall, I guess.
Yeah. I guess
she is strutting that.
I'll also throw out to everyone, if you picture a legally distinct doll dream house, you might say, well, one rat could fit in like one of those rooms. And to that I say, let's just have fun with it, okay? All right? Like, let's just make it work. It's fine.
I'm glad you brought that up, because otherwise I'd be like completely taken out of the narrative, and it would just really ruin the stream for me.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to suspend my disbelief. I'm fine with the concept that all of these rats are mostly illiterate, but also invented television.
Yep. Star Wars has been localized for various species.
Here's the thing: if you get there's that saying, like, if you get like 1 billion monkeys typing on typewriters infinitely, one of them will eventually write Shakespeare. If you get 1 billion rats on the earth, eventually one of them will make Star Wars. That's just the way it is. So production kind of shuffles you all in. There's a bunch of other contestants who show up too. Obviously, it is not just 5 people, but you are selected as the first 5 to get mic'd up and do a few cutaways. So you're kind of gestured into, it's this lavish mansion. Everything's decorated really nicely. There's a lot of pictures of legally distinct doll that are kind of just attached to the wall and you couldn't really get off. But there's rats painted over top of them to make it seem like it was built for rats and not just a repurposed dollhouse. There's a little mini bottle, various mini bottles that we would say are mini bottles of liquor in our world, but they are like full-size liquor bottles in this world. Just strewn out to make sure that everybody has a good time and everybody also is very maybe drunk. Sorry, we've got a date we've got to set up. I can set this up. Okay, got it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Cool. Yeah, you're all gestured into the room. Neo comes in, points to Keanu Beeves. Hey, can I actually talk to you outside for a minute?
God.
Yeah.
He escorts you into a little private area. It's lit with just an absurd amount of candles. You know that there was a PA here 4 hours just lighting a bunch of little candles. So I feel like you and I have a lot in common, mostly the understated surfer gravelly voice. Where'd you grow up?
Well, I grew up in Canada, but I've lived a lot of lives. I did notice that, I mean, as far as our commonalities are concerned, you're named Neo. I played a Neo, where I was...
In a game of sports?
What?
In a game of sports you played a Neo, or? I'm
Oh,
confused.
Neo, as in the chosen one. But I'd like to think that you might be the chosen one for me.
Well, I hope that I may have some tricks up my sleeve to show you and take you on an excellent adventure.
Ah, I'm on board with that.
As you two are talking, you hear panic coming from the living room where the rest of the contestants are. Glass is shattering, screaming. And then, like through like some sort of megaphone, you hear, "Hello, guests. I am Salamans Gruber, and I am here for the prize money of the Ratchelor. Anyone who is a contestant, you are now all hostages under my control until we can get into the vaults." You all hear this because he's really booming it out, but he doesn't know where the rest of you are. So now we've got Keanu Beeves with our Ratchelor, and then the rest of you are in the green room. What? How do you respond to such a crazy turn of events? That
I
creates
vanish into
conflict?
the air vents.
Okay. Okay. So as this is a dream doll house, air ventilation might not have been a big plan.
Oh, they thought of everything.
Can you give me an investigation or perception check to find some sort of ventilation system?
As the mouse detective, which is a completely unrelated franchise, I do have proficiency in investigation.
Yes. You seem like a great mouse detective.
22.
22. So you're able to find that there's 3 walls in every room, but there's a 4th wall that doesn't exist, which would let you kind of move vertically through spaces a lot easier. So you could like get up above the ceiling of the living room very quickly by just kind of hopping out and hopping over.
Just like Super Rat Bros, I jump and then I
Yeah.
vanish from sight.
Hell yeah. So you're trying to like kind of sneak. Are you trying to sneak away? Or are you trying to sneak towards the conflict?
I want to sneak towards the conflict. I'm here to eliminate the target.
Sure. Yeah, give me a stealth check. I've got passive perceptions up here.
That's only a 26.
Everyone's like, hey, what's the most like busted class in Dungeons and Dragons? And they're always like, oh, well, probably like wizard because it gets all the crazy spells, or like druid because it technically can never die. But I think for like moment to moment gameplay, rogues are always just like, oh, I've got a 26. What do you want?
This is a wild moment for me personally, because the reason I knew to start in Rogue and not Monk for expertise was because I had been watching your videos for many years. So it's all coming back around to you, mister.
It is true. Anytime you multi-class Rogue, if you plan on multi-classing Rogue in your build, you should always start with Rogue because you get the most skills. Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Moment over.
I
able to successfully sneak in. By the way, this is what your ex looks like, I guess. Just a pretty black cat.
Aww.
That's also a rat, because I said it's a cat rat.
I miss her already,
Yeah.
but we kind of go back and forth on everything.
Yeah,
on the
it's
writer.
weird. Like there was like a second where it seemed like you were gonna get married, and then they were like, "Well, we can't do that because You know.
Because what about continuity and telling the same stories forever?
Yeah.
I sneak around waiting to drop in at the perfect moment.
You sneak around. And yes, let's please get some W's for Quinn because she was sick. I had to take her to the vet and she's feeling a lot better. Anyway, you sneak in. You see that there is with Salamans Gruber. He's got about between 7 and 10 assistants who are all carrying various weapons. Mostly the little swords that go into sandwiches at like a country club that like pin them together. They're all kind of holding those, or like toothpicks or sewing needles. They are armed and dangerous.
Is there anything flammable over there near them?
Okay, so you're in the green room. Let's actually, okay, you've done your assessing. Let's
Mhm.
cut over to the green room, where we've got Rattly Rock and Megan Fox.
So
By the
is
way,
it-
this movie would be so expensive to actually make. If we needed to get like the rights for Batman and then a cast of Keanu Reeves, Megan Fox, Natalie Portman, and The Rock, we cannot afford it.
Christian Bale has not co-starred along with almost anybody here. Oh, Natalie Portman for a 2015 movie I've never heard of called Knight of Cups. I was trying to find puns to make with all these different actors. It's like most Hollywood movies can afford one of these people.
Yeah, exactly.
We all understood the assignment.
yeah, absolutely.
So back in the
Also-
green room.
It could happen like a decade in the future when everyone's just kind of like D-list at that point, and we make like a weird, scary movie, but everyone's just kind of like phoning it in. Love
Yes.
that.
Yes, I'm
Anyways.
actually shocked that Natalie Portman and Christian Bale have not been in stuff. That's wild.
I found one movie and
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Would it work better with Arbats or Ben Affleck? I think Ben Affleck would probably be the best. Okay, anyway, sorry.
So The Rock is gonna say, so I thought this was gonna be a bunch of like games and stuff, but are we just gonna sit around, or is this like the game? Like I don't understand the rules. Can someone get like a PA or a DA or like an MA or like an AA to like explain it?
I think we're supposed to charm people. Have you ever done that before?
I'll have you know, I am the most charming person in all of our current movie fantasy space for animals.
Oh, okay. All right, you're right. You're so right.
Absolutely, I am.
But why? Charm me right now. Give me your elevator pitch.
Absolutely. Hey,
It worked.
that's
Okay.
right.
Dwayne, did you read the contract that they sent to everyone? Like, did you physically read it?
This is the really vulnerable moment. Can I get a close up here?
One of
I-
the cameras just comes in to give you the little close up. He's going for the Oscar this year.
Miss Portman, even though my muscles are so big, my brain is not as big because I can't read.
Bradley is going to like look at a PA and like look at a person who has a camera and say, "You better fucking take that off right now. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it."
Oh.
Honey, it's okay. Not everybody knows how to read. Would you like to learn?
Absolutely. And I think the best way to learn is by dating the Ratchelor as per the rules of the game that I signed up for, apparently.
How
I think.
you sweet summer child. Oh, you're just so cute. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. But I will just let you know per the contract, and she's going to look over to Megan as like, you read the contract, right?
I had someone read it to me.
I have been so blessed to teach so many animals how to read. This is the best day ever, actually. Oh my god. I hope that I don't get sent home until the end. I don't even care if I make and she's going to look at the camera person. Delete this right now. Take the camera away from here. Get out of here. Go.
We don't delete anything until it goes to editing. We like this will all be edited 3 months from now, and we're all under attack.
Bradley is going to message over to them and say, I know Firebolt and I will use it right now.
Okay, if you read the contract, you know you can't threaten us. That's part of the contract. I'm starting to wonder whether or not you can read.
Can you prove it?
Can I prove that the contract says that?
No, can you prove that I'm threatening you right now? This is in your mind. Gotcha!
Do you want us to stop recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They turn off. Actually, give me an intimidation check. Because you are threatening them. You are threatening production.
Might I do a performance check to pretend like I'm intimidating?
Wow. Wow.
That's next
Phil, it's my
level
birthday. Do
fuckery.
you
Yeah.
hate me?
It's a birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, birthday.
You're gonna get like 17 rerolls and nat 20s. You can do a little bad at something early on.
So you hate me.
Okay, fine. Happy birthday. Roll performance.
Thanks. Okay, so I rolled a 9 again, and this is +7, so 16.
16. Yeah, they turn off the cameras.
Incredible. Okay,
You
friends.
hate me.
The cameras are off. We can all just be however we want to be. We don't have to like turn it on. And I think that she's just gonna like go into a spiel about like how to read for these two.
Okay. That's how we're handling the hostage situation.
I think that's how we're
You're gonna
handling
be-
a hostage
Got it.
situation.
What's more important, learning how to read or
They don't. I guess they don't know where you are. So hey, let's learn how to read. Give me a. I think this is gonna be also a performance check to see how good of a teacher you are on how to read.
Okay, so that's a 16 + 7, 23.
23. All right. I think Megan and Dwayne have now a basic level of literacy. You can read signs, and short sentences. Like if someone hands you a page with a bunch of writing on it, you probably can't read the whole page, but you
Yep.
could like see an exit sign and like know how to do that.
I think the 5 books that I was holding earlier that I dropped to my feet and then had a PA like pick up for me and deliver to the green room that I used to help teach these two how to read. From chat, The Great Ratsby, Animal Farm, Of Mice and Men, Ratatouille, The Picture
It's
Book,
just a mice
and 3 Musketeers.
Can I make a change that it's Of Mice and Mice?
I just don't know how to read, actually, which is very funny because that's what it says.
Okay, Of Mice and Mice, yes.
Would be nice to
Um,
know how to read when you play a character whose whole bit is I know how to read.
So
and also I'm hot.
what does Lenny grab instead of rabbits? Like bugs?
A human. It's a
In that
full-grown
book?
man.
Oh, it's
Full-grown man.
he hugs. So Lenny is a rabbit in this that hugs humans too tightly.
Yeah, there's a man, and he's just like
Okay.
there, and Lenny the rabbit is like petting him. The man,
Sure.
fully naked, too hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Patting him too hard. I was like, again, I feel like we're getting things for the AO3. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Ratman is on a spying mission.
Yes.
You three are learning how to read.
Yes.
And Keanu is with Neo. Whoa. Sounds like something pretty dangerous is going on out there.
Yeah. You should hide because I wouldn't want you to die hard.
Oh
Seamless.
no, right. I'm making a reference to Die Hard. I was like, Keanu wasn't in Die Hard. All right, I'll try and hide with some speed. I don't want to get left off the bus on this one. And he goes and hides, but he tries to hide under a table, but his big round rat ass is just a little too thick, so he kind of gets Winnie the Poohed underneath the table. Like if you've ever seen like a dog that's too big and there's a thunderstorm and they try to like hide under a bed or something and like half of the dog is sticking out, it's like that.
Nice.
I'll be safe in here. If I can't see them, they can't see me.
All right, and Keanu Beeves is gonna start heading towards the noise.
Okay, are you stealthily doing it? Or are you just charging in?
He's just charging in.
You're gonna. Is there a small animal called a wick? Is that
Oh, I see what you're trying to go for.
like yeah?
I guess he's channeling his inner John Stick.
John.
We're just going with
John
stick.
Stick is good for Beaver. John Stick is
You're
good
a
for Beaver.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, so you're just kind of going in. You successfully do. There's nothing really stopping you. And you see Salamans and like his 7 to 10 guards. They all turn to you. Hey, he's got to come over here and be like under duress and stuff. Somebody go get him. And the guards turn and they start heading towards you.
And I think Keanu Beeves is he's just gonna start fighting. He's just gonna start blasting.
Hell yeah. I will say, Ratman, you witness all of this happening. Someone has come in. Are you hopping into the brawl as well?
Arkham Asylum dropped from the ceiling, and I think we're gonna go back to back on this. And I'll say to Keanu, you go left, I go right.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was hoping you'd do.
Amazing. Just,
People are asking me if we're fighting back to back. Yeah, I think we're fighting back to back. All right. Here's I want the Arkham drop attack. So I'm gonna give you an attack roll with advantage, really quick, to see if you get like that free Arkham drop, not
Absolutely.
kill, because he doesn't just breaking of several bones and causing like years of medical debt.
Can I make a request, Phil, for like later on, not now, but like
Yeah.
if a goon could at some point yell, "It's the rat!" I'd be really
It's the
happy.
rat.
It's the rat.
Yeah, some real Joe Rogan looking.
Hey, boys,
Yeah.
it's the rat. I got a 21 to drop in.
21. Yeah, you drop, take one of them out. And yeah, you two go back to back. Salamans Gruber's like, ugh, goons, take care of this. I'm not a fight. This is turning into more of a Christoph Waltz than a Alan Rickman, but it's fine. Goons, you handle this. This is not me. It's distasteful to me.
Where's Ratchel?
Ooh.
Relevant to nothing except the reference that it was.
Someone's
one
gotta
of
take
the
it.
other contestants is just like a little rat woman. Sorry, what? Do we know each other?
So if my nose starts bleeding, I just saw into another life. Don't worry about it.
As I clobber two goons' heads together.
Bonk. Yeah. Give me some generic attack rolls here. We're gonna see how y'all did in this scrap. We're gonna try and kind of yada the combat, because we're trying to create pairings that can smooch. Is the true goal here today.
That's an 8 and a 9 on my bonus action martial arts and my primary attack. So lower rolls after the cool
Yeah,
landing.
those aren't great. Okay, Keanu.
Yeah.
I got a 13 with blasting with my water gun.
Yeah, you come in and you get like a few good little blasts of your water gun, doing like the thing where you kind of turn it like sideways to check how much water is in there. And I'm like, aren't you just like counting? Like, it's weird that why are you? It looks really cool. It does. It's not super effective, but like you're getting some of these goons wet. And Ratman, you got that first drop down. It was awesome. Not the best for your knees, and you're still
Ugh.
just kind of like every time you move, you kind of like feel how it felt when you landed. Like if you've ever like earlier in the night, the knife hit the plate when you were cutting something, and then like later you just kind of like think of it, and you're just like, I'm still kind of there. It's that, but for your knees in this fight, and it's
Ooh.
not going great. You're getting kind of walloped and sent, kind of put into the ringer. And yeah, I think collectively, there might be too many goons. But I think more importantly, how well are Megan and Dwayne the Rat Johnson learning how to read? So let's cut back to that.
This is really what I wanted to know about. Like, let's talk about like literacy rates
Yeah.
on this stream.
They're
your birthday.
plummeting, and it makes me so nervous. I see like shorts of teachers being like, I teach 6th grade, and kids will read a sentence, and then I'll ask what the sentence said, and they won't know. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, we need those. We need like
Hopefully that's not happening here. Hopefully it's the opposite.
No, proposal here. I think we're working on our scripts. I think we have some amazing talent here, and as we begin to struggle along with basic sentence structure, I think we're developing a full script. If I can propose, if the rat can propose, excuse me,
Yes,
distinctively, legally distinctive from Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I've never heard of that person.
Of course not.
No,
I think
my life.
I think the recipe for success is we take a board game from the 90s and turn that into a full feature-length film. So I'm thinking like Connect 4 or Uno.
Uno's basically the Highlander of card games.
Yeah.
And would I watch a Highlander movie where Megan Fox, Natalie Portman, and Dwayne Johnson were all potential Highlanders?
Yeah.
Trying to decapitate each other?
Basically, we like start with the end, which is like stacking +4s, even though that's technically not a rule in Uno.
It's not. Oh my god.
Anyways, so this is my proposal. I think we're working on this Uno script.
Yeah. Okay.
I love this idea.
Let's get some intelligence checks then. Or I would allow charisma too, because I think a lot of writing is like communication of ideas as well as the intelligence of creativity.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to participate. I'm just going to give some bardic inspiration. Turns out I made a bard. I'm going to give some bardic inspiration to the person who's going to do this. And I'm just going to go into the corner and do my mandated 100 push-ups every hour. So I'm just going to just do that right now.
Your poor wrists.
Have you ever seen reverse push-ups where you do wrist this way and do that way where it creates tension in your forearm?
That looks awful.
That sounds
Your
horrible.
bones are like flipped around.
Yeah.
No.
Even just
Sorry.
generic push-ups, like,
So, like
my wrists hurt.
Yeah,
so
so
bad.
this, like, your bones are like together, but when you flip it this way, your bones twist around.
Enough bones.
Let's continue.
All right, Rattly and Megan, you want to work on this script? You want to tell me about any sort of checks you're making, or you want to tell me maybe you reject this idea out of whole cloth? I don't know.
Megan, I absolutely believe in you. You have the skills to write this script. And I think that Rattly is going to like reach over to Megan and like give her like a reassuring touch that lingers for just like a moment too long.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right. So Megan will get to slowly writing out some ideas, and God, I haven't played. I think the last words that her character that she's planning on, definitely not auditioning for, just being offered the role for, will be and reverse. And that's the end of the film. And the whole thing is going to be very charisma built because she's going to use her looks and her charm and those beautiful, beautiful big old eyes to really sell it.
Wonderful. Can I get? We'll do advantage from that nice little touch. By the way, we've got there in the corner. There's like a guitarist who's supposed to be like coming up with the score, and they're just like doing like a bling ding ding, ding ding ding, and the camera's like slowly zooming. It's getting like a little out of focus to make everything like a little dreamy. And then yeah, you get the bardic inspiration, which is a D
6 for me
6
now.
right now.
Yep.
Great.
Oh my god. Okay, so many dice in this. Okay. So 17 on the die, and then charisma 20, and then
Wow.
25.
25. Did y'all know that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon won Oscars for writing? And like, that's pretty weird to think about sometimes. Who's to say Megan Fox could not win an Academy Award for screenwriting? Wow. This whole thing is coming together. The cinematographer is sitting on a chair, goes absolute cinema. Having heard some of these ideas get pitched, you're just really nailing it as the Ratman and Keanu Reeves are getting the shit beat out of them outside.
In my head, I'm like starting to write my acceptance speech already.
Yeah, you've really nailed it on this script. As the door flattens open with Keanu Reeves fighting someone off, and Ratman's getting carried down the hallway by goons.
Oh, okay. So this is the next challenge, I guess, for the Ratchelor. Okay, I can do this. And the Rat Johnson here is gonna just like get ready and just start just striding into the hallway here. What's going on here? Is it bad? How bad?
It's pretty bad. One goon got taken out by that cool surprise move. Some are a little injured, but it was 2 against 10, and they've been. So Ratman's kind of getting some struggling on. We'll be doing an athletics or acrobatics check for you to break that grapple, by the way. And yeah, Keanu Reeves has been kind of collapsed under this door, but everybody's still going. Like, hit points aren't low. They're just maybe not doing the best in the fight.
I know I didn't read my contract, but I don't recall fighting being in it.
Yeah, it definitely was not in it. Realized that I was going with the wrong voice right there. Wrong TV show. Oops. Anyway, definitely not in the contract. I would hit one of them, and when she like kind of covers her mouth and says I would hit one of them, she's going to cast Firebolt on one that she can see.
Okay, great.
It is a 13 to hit.
13 to hit. It doesn't. It like hits the coat, but it just sort of singes the coat. Hey, it's more rats.
Is there anything that it hits behind it that turns some of this on fire?
Yeah, I guess this is a legally distinct doll house, which would be flammable. So the wall kind of starts on fire a little bit.
Oh no. Well, it starts burning if it isn't being worn or carried. If I may do 2 cantrips in the same, just for the bit, I am going to message over to the PA that was giving me lip earlier and say, remember that? Remember when I threatened you?
Yeah, I wasn't really giving you lip, but
that's
okay.
what I was talking about. Now, if you could jump in the fight and take care of these bad guys, that would be so great. Thanks. And then she cuts the connection.
I need a persuasion check. If you are trying to convince an NPC to start fighting goons.
All right. It's a 14 on the die. You said persuasion plus 5, so 19.
19. She's
Their birthday.
She's thinking in her head, the season doesn't air. I don't get paid. She grabs like a lighting stand and starts like trying to hit guards with it. Let's see how she does. roll a d20. Not great. She like tries to hit one of the goons with a lighting stand. They grab the lighting stand out of her hand and just throw it across the room. I don't know what. I'm sorry.
Hey, you tried, and that's what counts. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I am getting so many different vibes from you. It is all over the place. Okay, Ratman, do you want to try and break out of this grapple in a cool way?
Absolutely. Can I use a focus point to Step of the Wind to launch myself into the air out of this grapple?
Oh, absolutely you can. Yeah.
I'm gonna do just that.
Yeah, you spin around in like a way that's like impossible, and like everyone's like, is this supposed to be like one of the gritty realistic ones? Because like he's still doing stuff that's just absolutely fucking impossible. It's fine, whatever. It looks really cool. Is anyone in the hallway to see it? I think Dwayne would be. I think Dwayne walked out into the hallway.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
see Ratman do like a cool twist.
Cool landing on top of a goon, perhaps.
You know what?
Give me an attack roll. If you want.
Yeah, I think from here, Dwayne is gonna use another bardic inspiration on Ratman,
Okay.
and just be like, arms crossed. But the ones where you put your hand underneath your bicep to make it like really pop, just because.
Oh, that's
no
a
one-
good idea. I just do this all the time. But yeah.
Oh yeah. So people will do this, just like
that's
cut
so
the under and just kind of like pop it out a little bit.
Oh, I look ripped when I do
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
this
learning techniques.
I'm telling you, Hollywood tricks here. But yeah, my bardic inspiration is just to stand like that.
With the bardic inspiration die at this level, that is a 16 for the
Oh
attack.
hell yeah. 16. Yeah, you absolutely land and just like do like one of the Arkham take it down moves. You hit X and B at the same time, and this guy just fully gets got.
I make eye contact with Dwayne, clearly having saved his life, and I say,
What can I say? Except, you're welcome.
You know that really convinces me to take a beloved IP and then just run it through the worst kind of color saturation possible to ruin childhood memories.
I don't know how you could have possibly come to that conclusion off of what I said.
You know, I hate when I have to like I hate cartoons. Personally. I hate them. And I'm just like, let's get this as gray as possible.
Yeah.
When I watch a cartoon, that's how I feel. Okay, Megan, I need to know what you're up to.
I think
You successfully wrote your masterpiece. I can speak.
But can you read? The real question.
That wasn't part of what I was hired to do.
Interesting.
I think she's going to look absolutely disgusted at the people fighting in front of her, and she's going to be like, "What are you, pirates?" And cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the nearest goon.
That's a wisdom save.
It is,
Correct.
and they don't
Alright.
sound overly wise. Beat
Yeah, what's the DC?
13.
13. One of them just starts cackling. And I guess Ratman, you hear someone start spontaneously and unwillfully cackling, and that might be a little bit concerning for you. But because of your nemesis, the rat joker, I
Nailed
was
it.
trying to come up with it. But yeah, falls to the floor, stops beating on Keanu Beeves because they are in a little fit of giggling. And it's honestly not a cute laugh. You've heard a lot of cute laughs today. Everyone kind of practiced their laugh. Not great. Not a great laugh. Kind of
Yeah, not great.
Ew.
Keanu Beeves is gonna call out, "Thanks."
All right, Dwayne, you got all that mass out
All
in that
that mass.
hallway.
All right.
What you gonna do with all that mass? All that mass in that hallway.
So, pulling from one of Dwayne's classic earlier movies when he wasn't so big but could do more like athletic feats, I'm gonna pick up a 2x4, which is like 2 millimeters by like 4 millimeters, like a piece of like out of the dollhouse, and I'm gonna pull a standing toad kind of situation, just like beating up people with a 2x4. It's a surprisingly good movie. But I'm just gonna stage bite, so I'm gonna swing at someone, and then I'm gonna use vicious mockery as I just completely miss them.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna mock them.
Okay. So intentionally missing, but I'll do a wisdom saving throw. All right. Yeah, they failed. Wait, what's your? I mean, your DC is higher than 10, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be higher.
Okay,
Than that.
yeah.
What is it? 13, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 8 plus your charisma and your proficiency. So like, unless you built a bard that has negative charisma,
Yeah.
which I've had sickos do for me before, just brings the absolute
You want
worst
one of your
out
sicko
for
stuff.
these.
College
Yeah,
Valor,
absolute
dump stuff,
sickos.
dump stat, Constitution. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
But yeah, that's 6 psychic damage, and I tell this kid that they'll never work in this town again.
This is my first job as a goon. I wanted to be such a good goon. I'm not even a good goon. He's crying.
Nice.
And he will have disadvantage on his next attack.
I made someone cry today.
Hey, as long as you're not peeing in water bottles and making a PA hold it, we're good. That's a rumor about the rock that he did that.
Yeah.
It's messed up. Okay. Keanu. You've been
that
freed through the power of laughter and song.
yes,
Mostly
yes.
laughter.
Big thanks to Megan Fox. I think that Keanu is getting tired of the henchmen, and so he's gonna try to aim a shot at Selemon's Gruber.
Okay, Salaman's Gruber has fled the scene
Oh snap!
as soon
my
as
bad.
y'all dropped down. So we don't know where Salaman's Gruber is.
Okay, never mind. I guess I'll go after the henchmen.
The hedgemen?
I mean,
are they
if
hedgehogs?
you want, you could just disengage from the goons, and try and find Salamans.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll
if
give that
that's
a
what
shot.
you'd rather do.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, so you're gonna be trying to make it down a hall.
Mm-hmm.
There might be multiple goons there, so I need your goon avoidance strategy.
Right.
I'm saying the word goon a lot, and I want to maybe switch it to henchman.
I was gonna ask you to continue using it because I'm actually kind of into it.
Okay.
But if you're into it,
So
then I'm
you're
into
kind of
it.
encouraging the goon language, so I'm getting some goon encouragement, some goon
Yeah.
discouragement. We'll goon henchman interchangeably. All right, so you're going to be trying to
Yes.
disengage maxing.
Yes. I think as far as trying to get down the hallway past the goons, Keanu Beeves is going to be trying to channel his gravity defying abilities from one of his classic movies and try to walk along the wall.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, some wall running? Yeah, give me an acrobatics for that.
All right, let's go. That is a 16.
16, I think, is enough for you to
Sick.
get up over top of these guards, run along the wall. Again, how big is the house? Who cares? You successfully run out, and you see outside Salaman's Gruber is doing some stuff on a little iPad. Doing some stuff on a little tiny, I guess, an even tinier iPad.
Great. I think Keanu Beeves is just gonna be staring him down as he reloads his water gun.
Okay. Oh no. One of them got away. I guess I'll have to deal with this one myself. In the hallway, the goons are kind of shoveling Dwayne and Ratman into another room. So everyone's kind of getting separated here, almost onto individual dates, you could say. Sorry, Rattly, you look like you have a question.
I just want to know how much of the house is on fire.
The fire is starting to spread, and that's going to be a problem that you and Megan Fox get to deal with.
Is it?
If
I
you
feel
want,
like we could
if
just
you,
walk out.
do you want to? There is the fourth wall. If you want to break the fourth wall and just leave.
It's starting to get kind of hot in here, right?
Oh, I think that might just be you.
You can't break the fourth wall now.
Gosh.
The
Okay.
guy's playing the guitar. The camera softens.
Megan,
that you demanded they turn off.
your script writing is almost as hot as you. This room is getting to be almost as hot as you. What if we scurry on out of here?
Oh, okay. All right. Your place or mine?
Oh, you want to ditch for real? Oh, okay. I thought that we would like see it through, maybe like find a room, sequester ourselves. But we can like leave if you want.
Well, we should probably. I suppose we did sign a contract. Okay, fine. I'm sure there's a pretty little scenic area outside we can hang out at. Yes.
Incredible. We can just watch the world burn together. And I think that Rattly will just lead Megan out away from the problem that she has created.
Sure. Okay. House is on fire. You're walking out kind of towards the woods, and give me an investigation check for like or survival or perception, something to try and find a little place.
Okay.
And this can be a collaborative role where we just figure out who's got the better stat.
I have a +5 to investigation.
I'll just give some bardic inspiration by just giving a little wink as we travel.
It is a 9 plus a 5, 14 plus 4, 18.
18. You find a little pathway out into the woods that is beset by rose petals and leads to a nice, quiet table in a moonlit glade. And there's a bunch of food set up. This was must have been set up by production for like the first date selection, but obviously that all went haywire. You find just a nice setting of food and drink in this beautiful moonlit glade.
I think that Rattly is going to pick a rose and like go to like put it into Megan's hair and say, "Shall we?"
Yes, we shall. We don't need to help them, right? Like, they're fine. They can take care of themselves, right?
Nowhere in my contract or in yours or in anyone else's say that we have to help when conflict arises.
Incredible. Okay. All right. So tell me about yourself.
And I think that Rattly like just launches into a not too terribly long because she wants to go back and forth, but just a nice little brief bio, asks a lot of questions about Megan, and just sets the scene for a really perfect first date.
Wow. That's really, really nice. And yeah, there's like a nice kind of smoky smell in the air, wherever that's coming from. It's a nice little time. Inside the flaming house that's on fire, Ratman and the Rock are kind of left with these goons. We're mostly handling the goons pretty darn well. Most of them are kind of going down. There's a few left though, and the house is on fire. What do we want to do?
Hey, didn't you do a movie where you escaped through a building on fire or something along those lines?
A skyscraper.
You're familiar with Squirrel Scraper.
No one remembers skyscraper.
I hate Skyscraper. It was so good at the beginning, and they just... Oh, anyways, sorry.
I was just like, I'm sorry, the pitch of this is just, it's a building. It's a
Yeah.
very tall building.
Put the rock in a building.
It's Die Hard.
It's Die
fucking
Hard.
Die Hard.
It's The Rock's Die Hard,
I was like,
which could have been
oh.
great. Oh,
Someone
Sorry,
just gets
it could have-
trapped
it
in a
could have been
building
good.
And there's like a bunch of bad guys. Who would like that? I say, doing my like 4th Die Hard charity
Yeah.
stream run.
there are some great ideas of like the fire hose around the waist and like it's your bungee cord. Like
Yeah.
we love that. Great on a skyscraper. Great way to show more Chinese Hong Kong like area
Sure.
for Hollywood. Fantastic. Fits in quite well. Just did not stick the landing.
I will watch it tonight.
Don't. You don't have to do that.
I won't watch it tonight.
Don't do
I'll
that.
watch something else. I'll watch The Scorpion King.
But actually, what
Um,
I was thinking was another movie where two unlikely people have to team up to take down some bad guys. That's right, Fast and the Furious, the extension, Horse and Shark.
Those are unlikely allies.
I had to
Actually,
think about
I
it
would
for a
love to see, I
second.
would love to see a Hobbs and Shaw with their horse and a shark. That sounds
Yeah.
unhinged.
Oh yeah, 100%. I
Well,
mean,
if this team up is what you want, then maybe this is where the fire starts. Because if there's anything about smoke, it rises. Rise.
Right.
We put our backs together, and then together we like muscled like climb up the inside of like a
Yeah,
shaft of the
Yeah,
dollhouse.
we go up. We're
you
chanting
move
rise.
up the stairs in the burning building.
Yes.
Famously the best idea. Okay.
We just talked about Squirrel Scraper. You have to go to the top.
Yeah. So you two are topping, or going up top, together.
Yep.
And the goons. I'm okay. This is actually gonna be a joint athletics if we're doing like a back-to-back muscles kind of thing.
Excellent. So you get your another. Do you need your bardic inspiration for this one? I don't know what your.
I have a +5.
Let's give you the bardic inspiration. I have expertise in this.
I'll take it.
Fucking bars.
15 for Ratman.
3, 5, 16.
15 and 16. Yeah, you're able to successfully kind of use the shape of the dream house to climb up and get up to the roof where the goons can't chase you. Hey, they're climbing up there like some sort of rat.
Nice. That was pretty good.
And now
Very
you
clever.
find yourselves on top of the roof. There's a beautiful moon up in the sky. You can really see the stars from on top of the roof. And that guitar guy's still going downstairs. He hasn't gotten out of the burning building, so it's quite nice up there.
This is a pretty cool story. I hope someone's writing it down somewhere.
Well, you're in luck because I know a dozen words.
That there must not be many left, and there'll be none left for that salamander.
Speaking of, by the way, I never said he was a salamander. His name is just Salamance Gruber. He is not no, he is a salamander. I think I did say he was a
I
salamander.
made an assumption.
Yeah, so Salamance Gruber is out there with Keanu Beeves. I will have to handle this myself. Are you going for him?
Yeah, absolutely. What does he have in his hands?
He's got like a weird little iPad thing.
Oh, okay. I'd like to try to do a disarming shot.
Okay,
To try to knock that weird little thing out of his hands.
sure. Tell me how that works because I've never used this subclass.
So, I'm gonna try
Okay,
to shoot him.
sorry, I'm gonna defend myself here for why I haven't used the subclass. Technically, this is homebrew, And so
True.
I was never allowed to use it. I never let myself use it. I know that Matthew Mercer used it and like made it, and like that's fine. But Matthew Mercer has subclasses that are canon to D&D and are 5e official that I could use. But if I start using homebrew, even if it's from Matt Mercer, then every character I build for the character make your character in D&D thing, I just would find the easiest homebrew. Like I can't do it. And it has to start with Matt Mercer. So okay. Anyway, I approve this, but I don't know
Are
how
you
it
okay?
works.
We can take a break.
We'll take a break after this. We'll do this one and then we'll take a quick break.
So if I hit, then I'll need him to make a strength saving throw to see
that's-
if he
sure.
is disarmed. 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah. What's your DC?
The DC is, it looks like it's 13.
13. You shoot, but I mean, he must be a zoomer because this is a straight up iPad kid. He manages to hold on to it, but he is going to take the damage.
Sick. Okay. That is gonna be 13 points of damage.
Yeah.
I rolled max, baby.
He's blasted. I can't believe it. The way you shoot that, it's like no one I've ever seen before. You're really, truly an impressive specimen.
Would you say like the one? Am I the one?
It's too early to say that. I've been hurt before. But I want
Alright.
to believe. That's X-Files. No, that's not Keanu Reeves. No! Oh, wait, no, sorry, I got it. But I'm beginning to believe. And that's where we'll cut for now. As I remind everybody that we are raising money for Trans Lifeline, and there is a pinned thing in the YouTube, Twitch. Jess, you're better at explaining this part.
Hi, friends. We are going to go on a quick 10-minute break. We're going to eat some cheese. We're going to drink some water and other things that
Out of a little tube that has
out of a
ball
little
of water that we
tube
go like,
or a bowl on the ground. We're going to do a shrimp check. And while we're doing these things to take care of us, we think that you should also do these things to take care of you. While you're on break, though, and after you feed yourself, water yourself, do a shrimp check, also go and check out the Tiltify link. It's pinned in both the Twitch and YouTube chat. Takes you straight to Trans Lifeline to give them an incredible donation. Whatever you can give is absolutely awesome. We will be back. See you soon. Enjoy a handful of audition tapes for the Ratchelor while we're gone. Bye-bye.
Hey, it's your favorite actor, Dwayne "The Rat" Johnson. You might remember me from such classic movies as Jumanji 1 and 2, the critically acclaimed Rat Adam, and of course, a favorite with the kids, Tooth Fairy. Here's my audition tape for The Rat Race. Obviously, you want me there. I can do comedy, action, I can do romance. I'm not necessarily looking for lovers or enemies, but I think this would be a great networking opportunity. And of course, I'll be really happy to be there. Anyways, looking forward to your response. As you can see, I'm really busy at the gym, so, just leave a message with me when you can.
In a world where love is a game, TV's where you make your name. One movie star, Beaver, is gonna try something new. Keanu Beeves. You may know him from legendary lines, like where he unplugged from the fantasy world and learned how to fight within the log amusement park ride. I Know Kung Flume. Or the revenge film where the final gift from the love of his life is taken from him because of some bitch-ass kid of a mob boss. John Stick. Or one of the films that started it all. Pop quiz, hotshot. There's a bomb on a raft. Once the raft goes 50 miles an hour, the bomb is armed. If it drops below 50, it blows up. Damn. I know, right? No, there's a dam up ahead. Shit coming soon to the Ratchelor. People keep asking me if I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Hi, I'm Rattley Portman. Yes, the Rattley Portman. I'm not just a hot rat. I'm a hot rat who knows how to read in your area, and that's why I think that I will make the perfect contestant for the Ratchelor. Not only will I be able to be swept off of my feet, but also I might be able to teach the Ratchelor how to read. And what's more important than that? Am I right?
Hey, it's your favorite actor, Dwayne the Rat Johnson. You might remember me from such classic movies as Jumowski 1 and 2, the critically acclaimed Rat Adam, and of course, a favorite with the kids, Tooth Fairy. Here's my audition tape for The Rat Race. Obviously, you want me there. I can do comedy, action, I can do romance. I'm not necessarily looking for lovers or enemies, but I think this would be a great networking opportunity. And of course, I'll be really happy to be there. Anyways, looking forward to your response. As you can see, I'm really busy at the gym, so, just leave a message with me when you can.
In a world where love is a game, TV's where you make your name. One movie star, Beaver's gonna try something new. Keanu Beeves. You may know him from legendary lines, like where he unplugged from the fantasy world and learned how to fight within the log amusement park ride. I Know Kung Flume. Or the revenge film where the final gift from the love of his life is taken from him because of some bitch-ass kid of a mob boss. John Stick. Or one of the films that started it all. Pop quiz, hotshot. There's a bomb on a raft. Once the raft goes 50 miles an hour, the bomb is armed. If it drops below 50, it blows up. Damn. I know, right? No, there's a dam up ahead. Shit coming soon to the Ratchelor. People keep asking me if I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Hi, I'm Rattley Portman. Yes, the Rattley Portman. I'm not just a hot rat. I'm a hot rat who knows how to read in your area, and that's why I think that I will make the perfect contestant for the Ratchelor. Not only will I be able to be swept off of my feet, but also I might be able to teach the Ratchelor how to read. And what's more important than that? Am I right?
Hey, it's your favorite actor, Dwayne the Rat Johnson. You might remember me from such classic movies as Jumowski 1 and 2, the critically acclaimed Rat Adam, and of course, a favorite with the kids, Tooth Fairy. Here's my audition tape for The Rat Race. Obviously, you want me there. I can do comedy, action, I can do romance. I'm not necessarily looking for lovers or enemies, but I think this would be a great networking opportunity. And of course, I'll be really happy to be there. Anyways, looking forward to your response. As you can see, I'm really busy at the gym, so, just leave a message with me when you can.
In a world where love is a game. TV's where you make your name. One movie star Beaver's gonna try something new. Keanu Beeves. You may know him from legendary lines, like where he unplugged from the fantasy world and learned how to fight within the log amusement park ride. I know Kung Flume, or the revenge film where the final gift from the love of his life is taken from him because of some bitch-ass kid of a mob boss. John Stick, or one of the films that started it all. Pop quiz, hotshot. There's a bomb on a raft. Once the raft goes 50 miles an hour, the bomb is armed. If it drops below 50, it blows up. Damn. I know, right? No, there's a dam up ahead. Shit. Coming soon to the Ratchelor. People keep asking me if I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Hi, I'm Rattly Portman. Yes, the Rattly Portman. I'm not just a hot rat. I'm a hot rat who knows how to read in your area, and that's why I think that I will make the perfect contestant for the Ratchelor. Not only will I be able to be swept off of my feet, but also I might be able to teach the Ratchelor how to read. And what's more important than that? Am I right?
Hello, friends, and welcome back. We are so excited to have you here today as part of the Ratchelor. That's the Bachelor with rats and other small woodland creatures like foxes, beavers, and salamanders? Question mark. Incredible. We happened to hit our fundraising goal for Trans Lifeline. I just want to give a big thank you and shout out to Jacant, who came in and donated enough money to make Phil, our wonderful DM, who agreed to this at the very beginning of stream, make an AO3 fic of characters in this stream. It is going to be Megan Fox, as well as Candace's unknown character. So have fun with that.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I did say at the beginning of stream, maybe the reason that Candace's character and Justin's character, two folks who unfortunately weren't able to join us today, maybe the reason that they're not on the Ratchelor is because they fell in love. So maybe Megan Fox comes in and breaks them up. Who knows? It's all for Phil to decide on a Google sheet in size 10 font that
I
will
forgot
be
the size
posted.
10 font. 1 second. I'm going to make a new doc right now just so I don't forget that.
So anyway, the reason that we are all here today is because April is my birthday month, and I wanted to have a fun time with my friends while we raise funds for Trans Lifeline, a truly incredible organization that is for the trans community by the trans community. So whether you are in our Twitch chat or our YouTube, you're going to see a Tiltify link, and if you click on that, it's going to take you to a secure location where you can donate straight to Trans Lifeline. While you're on our Tiltify, you're going to see some fun ways that you can change the game that we are playing today. Starting at the very tippy top, $200. For the low price of $200, you could make Phil write another AO3 fic. So not only is he making...
we didn't
No,
limit
we
that to
didn't cap
one?
that. No. So not only are we already making him debut on AO3, you could make him publish 2 fics at the same time. Wouldn't that be incredible? I mean, this is a very illustrious career that he could just go down.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
how do you want to make that happen?
I
If
feel like I'm
AO3
going to get like furry stolen valor though.
you do
whatever.
you, baby doll.
It would be such a good stream. You could do it on stream.
You're writing it, so you earned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but like I'm not. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fun and it's for charity.
If you don't have a cool $200 that you want to throw down, but you do have a cool $10, you could gift a reroll to anyone on screen. For $25, you could give a rose to a character. For $35 or more, you could insert some drama into a scene. Phil will decide what that is. We'll just say that this is, I don't know, like a writer's warm-up for his AO3 that he will be writing. And then finally, for $50 or more, you could make 2 characters touch in a way that makes sense to them. Maybe they kiss, maybe they punch, maybe they hold hands. It's up to them. I actually am playing a character who knows how to read, but I, just a human, don't know how to read because there is one more. You could donate $100 to set 2 characters up on a date. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to Bogus Cheesecake, our matching gift sponsor. They've matched the first $250 donated. They make really cool content in TTRPG systems like Hilarious and Hell Whalers. And with that being said, I think that I can hand things over to Phil to talk about the house that is burning down.
Yeah. So, as we left off previously on the Ratchelor, we saw all sorts of wild contestants coming to the Ratchelor mansion. Of note, I guess the people who are getting the edit would be Rattley Portman of Hot Rats Who Know How to Read in Your Area, attempting to teach people how to read. Seemed to hit it off with our Ratchelor contestant, Neotoma, because of their mutual love of literary things and books and stuff. Then we've got, of course, Dwayne the Rat Johnson, way too famous to be here and under contract, under some strict contractual obligations, but everyone on production is managing it because, like, you know, he's like the biggest star in the world. And don't mention the wrestling career. He's an actor, a serious actor. Okay, Ratman appeared, getting a call from an ex. It's complicated kind of thing, you know. Cat rat. Cat rat. Yep, that was who it was, for sure. Megan, literally a fox, got the first rose of the night, which means that she cannot be eliminated. Very important. And Keanu Beeves drove themselves in, actually. And that made quite the impression. But then, oh no, the whole party was attacked by Salamans Gruber, who is not a reference to a Die Hard. He is an OC that can appear in an AO3 if you donate $200. Yeah, and now everyone's fighting. The building is on fire because of Rattley Portman. But Rattley Portman and Megan, actually a fox, have absconded to the woods and found the first date setup of the Ratchelor. We've got on top of the roof Dwayne the Rat Johnson and Ratman on a nice moonlit night with a nice smoky smell in the air because the house is on fire. And then right at the end, it seems like maybe Salamans Gruber is starting to feel something for Keanu Beeves outside after getting shot, which says something about Salamans. So, whoa. Caught in the Salamans. Let's figure out where we're starting here. I'm just gonna roll a d6 and assign numbers to each of our paired off people. We are starting in the woods with Rattley and Megan eating I guess maybe you're eating the delicious meal. It's, of course, everything you could ever want. Small pieces of cheese on a plate.
Yes, small pieces of cheese on a plate. This cheese is just almost as good as you, Megan. Why did you come here? I'm so happy that you're here and that I'm here and that we met and that we're here together. The sparks are flying and it's not just the house.
Yeah, you really lit things up around us. It's got to be that incredible smile you have. I was here to find, you know, the one. My twin flame, my soulmate.
As Megan says, my twin flame, I think that Rattley is going to like send a firebolt back at the house.
Okay. You're pretty far away, but it is hitting almost literally the broadside of a barn. So give me an attack roll. It's going to be a real low DC, but you could miss and start the woods on fire.
All right, so it's a 6 plus 5, 21.
21. A 6 plus 5 is 21?
16. I don't know how to read.
I was going to say, hot rats know how to read, but they might not know how to do math. Math is next. First we're doing English, and then we are doing math.
Please, no.
But yeah, you escalate the fire even further, setting that house further on fire. You hear Skunkachino, the host of the show, screaming, "Oh my God! The goons are setting the house on fire! These goons want to destroy the house!"
Would you say? Oh, go ahead, Chrissy.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to ask if there is maybe a like small pond of water near us.
Yeah, I would actually say more of a stream is near you. Some running water.
It's getting kind of hot in here. Do you think we should go for maybe a dip?
Oh, yes. I love a good cooling off.
Incredible. Not only is this just going to be fun because I bet that you brought a beautiful bathing suit and I bet you're going to look absolutely stunning in it, but also it will potentially help protect us from burning.
Oh, that is smart. Barry, you are so. Where did you learn to read? And I'm gonna have this conversation as we start walking towards the pool. And I did, in fact, bring just the cutest of itsy bitsy yellow polka dot bikinis.
Sorry, we do have to maintain a little bit of realism here. Your luggage would be in the house.
Oh,
Because you wouldn't be wearing a formal dress with like your swimming underneath it. Unless it was like the ultimate laundry day, which I hope it's not if you're going on TV.
Well, Phil, what is a swimsuit for feminine bodies, if not just bra and underwear?
yep, there we go.
That's just a different thing, though. If you're saying you're going swimming in your underwear, that's different than saying you're in your swimming suit.
Anything is a
Unless,
swimming
again,
suit if you
unless
try
it
hard
is-
enough.
Unless it is the ultimate laundry day. Which, who has not been there as an adult where you're like, well, I guess it's a swimming suit kind of day.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column
So,
B.
okay, so I just wanted to clarify that before we make our decisions. But we are going swimming?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a nature check, both of you.
Cool. Nat 20 and then +3.
Nat 20 and +3. With a nat 20 +3, you know this stream is perfectly safe to swim in. There are no leeches that would cause horrible things to happen to you, a la Naked and Afraid, which Steve told us about before the episode started filming, and has been in my head since then. So
You're welcome.
you're good to go. Get in that water, splash around, have a good time. Some royalty-free music starts playing while y'all are having your date. You're having a great time in the water because you all knew to be safe. Keanu Beeves just shot someone. So Salamans Gruber is really impressed with your shooting. Oh my goodness. You're on fire. You're so hot. And the building behind you is on fire as well. Have you noticed this?
Yeah.
Look, I know that you probably don't like me very much because I'm here to steal the winnings, but if the house burns down, you won't be getting the winnings either. Perhaps an unorthodox enemies to friends? While we put out this fire?
And Keanu is struggling a bit with his feelings here. But recognizing where he left Neo, he decides to extend a hand out to Salamans Gruber and say,
Yeah. Friends.
You do the sweet handshake, your hands touch. Maybe there's something there, maybe there's not. But you've got a squirt gun, which is kind of a good tool for putting out fires.
Yeah.
Hypothetically. This house is next to a stream, but I kind of wish it was next to a lake. I've always pictured myself in some sort of lake house.
Yeah. Me too. Just somehow out of time.
I don't know why I made a reference to the lake house. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie. The mail, they send each other mail through time, I think.
yeah, through a mailbox.
I think, okay.
Yeah.
So, give me some attack rolls with your squirt gun to see how well we do at putting out this fire.
Great. Cool. That is a 9.
A 9 is not very good.
But also, there are 3 rerolls.
Oh, we got
up for
3
grabs.
rerolls. I think
Okay.
in the interest of Rattly Portman beating the arson charges, maybe we...
That is a
no,
10.
we turned the cameras off. You had
We
them
did.
So, What
So-
did you roll?
The reroll changed it from a 9 to a 10.
That's not much better. You sort of start kind of spraying it down. Oh no. Look, we maybe need to find a larger body of water or something in order to get this done. I'll go look for something. You stay here and please. He looks at you. Be safe. And he runs off into the woods. We're gonna go onto the roof. Smoke is rising. The fire rises. The fire rises.
Thank you.
Up to Ratman and Dwayne Johnson, who did not play Bane, but could have. I'm
Nope,
sure.
couldn't, because Bane loses the fight.
That's true.
Right, you have the contract.
Could not play Bane because Bane loses a fight.
That's
You only
true.
kind of lose a fight. You're
Oh.
hit by a rocket from Catwoman's car, and that's about it.
Wait, no, we've got Ratman and Black Adam
Rat
up on
Adam.
the roof. Rat Adam. Up on the roof together. Some goons are kind of choking, climbing up on top of the roof. We're not even trying to fight you guys anymore. We just gotta get out of that. It's really smoky in there.
Remember that one scene from your movie, Dwayne? The Fast and the Furious, where the fight couldn't be lost by either party.
Yeah, I remember. Of course I remember. I remember every single one of my scenes to a T.
Is it time to break the floor under these goons?
Way ahead of you. So I'm going to try to do a murder.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to try to break down the roof to have all these people who are like scurrying up and have them plummet to their presumed death.
Okay, I thought you meant just because of the nature of this game that you were going to try and summon a group of crows, but yeah, that works fine too.
Yeah.
Give me a athletics or an attack roll, whichever you would prefer.
Let's do athletics because I have my advantage here.
Sure.
Or
This
not
is
my
the-
advantage, my expertise.
Mhm.
It's 18.
18. Yeah, this building's falling apart. So you do you want to hit a line before you hit the stomp?
Yeah, I think Dwayne will mouth something and then we'll just ADR it later.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
you-
ADR it later. Perfect.
I've heard of raising the roof, but now we're breaking the roof.
This is for all the women who broke the glass ceiling. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
workshop this. Yeah.
We'll get that. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
if
Well,
we
well,
want
this is why we have ADR.
Yeah. It is like the Fast and the Furious movies where it is like 90% testosterone, and then they're like, and this one's for the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. You smash, and then the building starts like cracking down, and all these goons just plummet into fire and ash and burning boards. But then, the building's kind of cracking, coming over towards you. So, Ratman and Dwayne, what do you want to do to handle this?
I'm gonna scoop Dwayne by the waist and grapple us out of there.
Yeah, you wrap your hand firmly around that waist. Do you have a grappling hook or anything?
Let
Grappling
me
hook?
check my inventory. I have. I feel like there's usually a rope in here. I guess maybe not for
50 feet of
5.
rope is pretty standard.
Yeah, maybe I just didn't click it. I have a dagger and I have a rope. I think we're gonna makeshift grappling hook from that.
Sure. Let's do a.
Oh, there's the rope. I got it.
Yeah, okay, you got the rope. Let's do acrobatics then.
Absolutely. That's a natural 19 for a 26.
Oh yeah, you land beautifully down right in front of Keanu Beeves. Nice, kind of clinched up, faces almost touching. It's a pretty nice moment as the house continues to burn. with Neomata still inside, hiding under a.
You know those romance novels where Fabio has like the open shirt. Well, Dwayne is fully naked due to being rat and hairless too.
Yeah.
But I can imagine like this whole like reverse Fabio thing, where like being carried down, but also like big rat titties out, just for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's mask on mask for here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You land. It's amazing. Out in the woods, we've got Bradley and Megan Fox enjoying a nice swim together. But here comes Salamance Gruber. Okay, I know that maybe you don't exactly like me, but we need to get this water to the building.
Who are you?
Salamance Gruber, I hijacked the production.
I think that Radley's just gonna like hold up her hand and look at Megan. Do you know who that is?
Never seen him in my life. This is really rude. We're trying to have a private moment.
I'm literally about to ask if we should get the rat hall.
Sorry, what?
The rat hall? Like U-Haul for rats?
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, got it. I had to. I am cishet. I apologize, everyone. Sometimes I do miss a few of these. I try my best to keep up, but every stream needs one. So I'm happy to be the token cishet here. We're moving on. Okay. Can I borrow? I'm going to just try to grab some.
No.
We're swimming in this.
You don't need all of the water.
Yeah, we do. This is all ours.
No, it's not. It's not. It's water.
What are you
Not
gonna
for you.
carry it back in?
I guess I was going to take my suit and soak it in the water, and then.
Why don't you try that bucket over there? I'm gonna minor illusion a bucket. Feet away from it.
My God, this is so convenient. He runs over and tries to grab the illusory bucket. Okay. Who was that for? What was that for? You know, that was just to embarrass me?
Dinner and a show.
I think I'm going to prestidigitation. I'm gonna create a sensory effect of like sparkles that like pop up around the bucket as he goes to take it.
Okay, this is just you two are bullies. That's what you are. He realizes that there's champagne chilled on ice and grabs that bucket.
No.
I'm taking this.
Firebolt.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Okay, it's a 17
I'm
plus
starting
5.
to get concerned. Radley is really into arson. Because this is beyond like it was accidental. You then shot another firebolt at it, and are now trying to prevent. Like, are you a firebug?
It's a bad day. We all have our bad
You're on a
days.
date. It's a great date. You're on a date. You're thinking about getting the rat hall.
Started off on a bad day because I had to compete for the affections of others, and also
You hit it off with Neo immediately. It went great. You were excited.
yeah, bad day. And now this loser is trying to get in between me
I'm not
and this.
telling you your character can get me into arson. It's just something that, like, it's
I don't know.
something she is.
To me, this is very natural. This thing feels like very like the way it was going to go.
Okay, what's your attack roll?
Okay. It is 9 points of damage.
Yeah, you blast him and he flies back. Okay. I'm leaving. This is not worth it. I'll just go back and see what we could do.
Bye.
He slinks off. You two are back on.
He put the champagne down, right?
Yeah, he dropped it.
Incredible. I'm gonna go pick it up and try to do. I can't do it with myself, but you know how you like link arms and then we both drink from the other person's hands. I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
initiate that. Yeah. Hard to do with yourself, but everyone knows what that
Keep,
is.
keep trying. You're getting really close.
Yeah.
The
Do you ever
guitarist-
just like put your arms like this to do a push up or also to hold a cup of champagne to someone?
The guitarist plays a nice little riff. Hey, sorry, did y'all want me to leave too, or did you want me to keep the guitar going?
No, you're important for the ambiance.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. This is a union gig. I know the deal. Just zip it, you know.
You're doing great. We love you.
Really?
No,
Hey,
you're not.
sign
You're
up for
not
the
getting
show
an invite
because
for the. No, you don't get an
I
invite
love
for the rat
romance
hall.
so
No,
much.
no, 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 no.
Oh my god. She's fine.
Ew. Do you hate her?
No, I don't.
So you just choose a new person to hate before the stream starts, during the stream, in the second half of the
Stop
stream.
it. I feel so
Yikes.
bad. Okay. I'm pulling an X here. Like if you ever accidentally rolled over like your cat and scared them, like you know it feels like shit. Like I feel awful right now.
She'll forgive you.
Yeah, no, she will. She's fine.
We can go to commercial breaks for just a moment.
No, she's fine. She's fine. Hold on.
Sniper.
Yeah, she's fine. Okay.
Makes you feel better. While I was on mute earlier, my neighbor stepped outside and my dog was freaking out, and he like got his little paw twisted up in the leash.
Aww.
Yeah.
And like scared
Little
himself with
guy.
that.
Little guy.
No. Okay. So anyway, yeah, the guitarist. The house is on fire. The goons are inside. Neo's inside. John Beeves, Ratman, and Dwayne the Rat Johnson are outside. What are we doing?
I suppose that I would be a bad hero if I let all those people die in that dollhouse fire.
To be fair, there would be people for this. I mean, they might be the people to do that, but
They might be,
it's not our job.
but maybe they could use some help. I'm gonna call my butler Ratfred. Ratfred,
Yes.
hey, it's me.
Shrews.
Ratman, aka Shrews Wayne, yes,
Yes.
billionaire playboy. I'd like you to use our remote technology to remote send the Ratmobile to crash into the side of the dollhouse. I'm sending you the coordinates so that the people can flee out the bottom.
Yes, right away. Boop, boop, boop. You hear like a boop, 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 boop. Oh, this is perfect. You're only like 400 feet away, which in rat miles is like 3. I don't know.
Three? What?
I'm not doing a lot of conversion.
Say what?
Exactly, Steve.
Well, because like it's a little car.
Mm-hmm,
For a
mm-hmm.
Okay.
rat. So I kind of like convert feet. It's like 3 minutes away.
California is pretty small. At least this section is. So it's
Yeah.
pretty, we all kind of live close to each other.
Yeah, it's really just a valley thing, you know. Like it's a valley thing. Keanu Beeves. Sorry.
Wait, hold on. Before we go up, if I can.
Yeah.
So Dwayne says, you know, it kind of defeats the purpose if you say your full name on the phone while I'm there. If you're wearing a mask too. And Dwayne is going to reach over and start pulling off your mask.
Did you hear that? Have I been exposed? On television, no less?
We had to cut the cameras. There was that the
Oh.
one
Hey,
that was shooting
you,
fireballs at us.
you. Can we not?
I didn't make eye contact. I was just responding to a question.
So, Shrews, I'm signing myself to an NDA. If you're signing yourself to an NDA, and maybe we can make this a friend DA. with benefits.
Maybe. Shrew Swain is no stranger to friendiers with benefits.
And then I'd like to, I think they lean in, and I'm going to true strike a kiss, I think, here.
I think
so you're gonna wait 6 seconds before you actually try and kiss instead of just trying to kiss twice in the
That's
span of
correct,
2
and then I'll use my spellcasting stat for it to deal radiant damage.
Okay.
That's
Radiant
what I want to
kiss
do. Yes.
Damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you for making sure this is all very clear by the Dungeons and Dragons
Yes.
2024 Wizard of the Coast rules.
Of course.
Yeah.
I actually we're using 2014, but yes, that's yes.
Oh, so it's a worse strike.
Yeah, it's a worse one. That's
Okay, great.
That's the one I know.
Okay, great.
So, yes, you successfully set up a kiss for the next turn, and then do.
And just like he is with Cat Rat, aka Selena, Shrew Swain is a huge bottom and dips in Dwayne's arms.
Such an accurate Batman take.
Absolutely.
Like he's just like obsessed with the girl who wears leather and carries a whip everywhere.
I could do
like,
a 3-hour stream on like this as a content, but I won't.
Yeah.
Now I'm good with the scene. Now that we've had bottom Shrew Swain,
Beautiful.
yeah, I'm good.
Dwayne the Top Johnson.
Oh.
Legally distinct.
Legally distinct. Yeah, but there's a nice assonance to that with the nickname, sure. And Keanu Beefs, the building's on fire.
So, is there a swimming pool?
There is a pool in the back, yes.
Okay. I was thinking Keanu Beeves could pull from another one of his classic films. He gets a few planks of wood together, and he's gonna try to surf the water up onto the fire. And splash it up there.
Okay. You're gonna need what's your stat points? Because you're gonna need a lot of points to break this.
I mean, I'm hoping for acrobatics.
I was just saying point break. Yeah, give me an athletics or acrobatics, whichever you would prefer.
What movie is this that he surfs?
Point Break.
Point Break? I've never
One of the best Keanu movies. You're in for a treat, and also it is very hetero-romantic. Just
I
kidding.
see it. Okay, no, I see it. I'm in.
Yep.
22.
22. You're out there. You built your surfboard, and you're trying to get that water to go up, and it's kind of splashing a little bit, but then just as you're like struggling to get it, you hear a splash. Someone's in the pool pushing the water. It's Neo, and he's pushing the water towards you. Sorry, I know I was supposed to stay hidden, but I thought you could use some help. And he pushes the waves and creates the biggest, coolest wave, and you're able to splash it onto the house.
Sick. Gives a big thumbs up to Neo.
And then he puts on like a Reagan mask, I guess. No. That's a Point Break reference, Steve. I'm not saying he wants to look like Ronald Reagan.
I'm feeling very bullied here.
Haven't seen that, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, just by like the cast of players and the cast of characters, I don't think Ronald Reagan is very welcome in this house. So he does not do that. He puts on Nixon's not better. For this group, maybe Nixon's a little better, but whatever. You've successfully saved the house. Only for Salamans, he sees you with Neo, and you can tell he's feeling a bit uneasy. He doesn't know where he stands now. This is very confusing for me.
Keanu is gonna reach a hand out to Salamans Gruber. And a hand out to Neo. And
So, oh wait, no, I'm both of them, so I need to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt romances both of the DM characters.
and he's gonna say, if both of you are into it, I wasn't gonna let you fall without being ready to catch you.
They both look at each other. Wait, who are you? I don't. You're the one who's on the show. Yeah. So you were taking us all hostage then? Yes, kind of. But maybe the true prize is love.
Yeah.
All right, so we're feeling good there. We're feeling good there. Out in the woods, you've successfully bullied an Eastern European man, rat, I guess, out of preventing a fire. You hear a splash, and the smell of smoke kind of leaves the area, and it's replaced with a very kind of chlorine pool smell.
Do you think that we should go back, not to help, but just to like see what's going on?
I am very curious.
I don't know about you. I hope for you as well, but this has been my best first date that I've ever been on ever.
Yes, this it was one of the hottest dates that I've ever experienced in my life.
Is your den a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom? Should we move into yours, into mine? Should we get a new place? I'm filling out the rat hall right now, and like they're going to help us.
You know, I do love my den. It's got quite a nice little garden around it. So I think we should try it.
And Rattly just, okay, tomorrow.
Fantastic.
So you're all heading back to the charred remains of the house.
Hands in hand. We're adorable. Paw in
Beautiful.
paw.
Y'all head back, and Skunkachino is outside freaking out. The house is burned down. The camera wasn't even rolling.
Oh my god, Skunk, we were so frightened. Some man came in and he threatened us in the house, and then he threatened us out there, and we needed to leave. It's just awful that this wasn't caught on camera. I mean, gosh, this would have been great television, but we all get to walk away with our lives. She's going to look over at Megan when she says wives.
Right. It's just we have all of you under contract to produce at least 2 hours worth of entertainment. So
Yeah, I mean, technically, we did fulfill our end of the contract by producing. No, it's your fault that the content that we created didn't get filmed.
We definitely were extremely entertaining for the
no,
last 2
the
hours.
PA said you told them to stop filming.
Why would I say that?
I don't know.
Why would they listen to her?
That was the last thing that was recorded on camera.
Skunk.
Was this one saying to stop recording?
Just don't know what you're talking about.
Look, we've got these cameras. We've got all of you here. And we found a script inside, like a written movie script.
Yes, I worked very hard on that.
This is gonna
Again,
sound
there, I provided 2 hours worth of entertainment. Now you just need to record that.
Would you all be willing to be the cast for this movie?
It will get you to stop talking. Yes.
Yes, I'm willing to also be in the movie as one of the
Nobody
many
asked
contestants who was scared and not. Keanu, I mean, like, I don't. It was like, hey, that's my new boyfriend you're talking to. Let's try to be a little respectful.
Okay.
And he'll be respectful to you. You're like really mean.
Uno reverse.
No, I'm just telling you to be nice. That's nice.
Okay, but
wasn't in
Uno
our
reverse.
contract.
Wait, Uno? What if we made like a movie about Uno?
Okay, so now you're stealing my girlfriend's intellectual property?
Is that what the
I
script is?
read to make that.
Is that what the script is about?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
We
Men.
know. That's why we wrote it down. I know.
Can't take him anywhere.
Throughout the process of filming the movie, the script becomes Trace is better than Uno. There's some reworking to make it kind of a throuple situation at the end. It's pretty good. The Ratmobile rolls up with Alfred. Hello, Master Ratman.
And they've figured me out. Don't worry, we've signed an NDA with benefits. At least 2 of us have. I haven't gotten signatures from anybody else. But it seems like this is all going to be on the down low, and I might have a movie gig.
Well, that will be very convincing for people to think that you're not some vigilante on the street. I mean, how could he be? He's an actor, you know.
Hiding in plain sight, actors have busy schedules. The protection just makes itself.
They get injured on set a lot. You know,
There you go, exactly.
because do you remember when you did that like kind of flying squirrel thing down from a building and you just face planted into a deck and then your face was just totally fucked?
Don't
for, like,
mention
a
that
while?
around Dwayne, but I remember vividly.
yeah. Sorry, that's just the thing. Like watching the back, like there's the scene where he like screws up and like totally like bites it, and I'm like, I'm sorry. When he shows up later as Bruce Wayne and his jaw is hanging off of his body, he's just like, it was a golfing injury. My jaw is down here. Like, what's he do there? Anyway, sorry.
Now tell him.
Wonderful. And will Dwayne be coming back to the manor?
I suppose he has an invite.
Oh, Steve, I think you're muted.
Sorry, if I can interject now, because I think it's funniest to interject now. I would like to retcon that this entire time, Shrews has been in Dwayne's arms and just been like bridal carried out like this, and this entire conversation happened while being cradled.
Yeah. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls is playing, and like fireworks are going on.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I mean, listen, my knees are shot, so this has just been a good situation for everybody. But of course, you have an invite back to the manor.
And with that, Dwayne is going to just kind of bridal carry in, cruise into the Batmobile, I guess, Ratmobile.
The Ratmobile.
Wow, we just bring in like the vigilante car here.
Oh yeah, this thing not only basically a actual transforming tank plane, but it's got the best acoustics in the world. And I press the button on the radio, and then the car starts bumping as the radio starts blasting. It's about drive. It's about power. Like
I've only seen a parody of
the
that
Rock's
song,
Military Recruiter
but,
song.
yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I think with that, that is the conclusion there.
You ride off into the sunset. Beautiful. Let's do Megan and Rattly. What's your ending? What's your happily ever after here?
I think you see us like packing some stuff to getting the rat hall, or as so eloquently put in the chat, the U horse. Getting it packed up. Just excited to spend the rest of our furry little lives together. I show off my den, which has an overgrowth of foliage around it to keep it nice and cool. And yeah.
No pressure, but you do need to incorporate Candace's character so that I can write the AO3 fic.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this a lot of pressure to put on all of you on the spot? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that complicating things for you?
Listen, Jess, I think you're muted.
Phil, did we tell you that you had to offer that? No.
Sorry,
We did
no,
not.
I said
We
it.
did not,
No,
my
this
guy.
This is
You
much,
said.
This is much like when you had me eat super hot sauce. I like set. Actually, no, that was Sephi bullied me into that. On
Wow,
break.
so now you're blaming someone else's thing
Yeah.
on me? So you do hate me. Wow.
Okay, your character is bleeding into you right now, and I don't like it, and it hurts.
The reverse bleed.
I don't remember what Candace said they wanted to play.
You're fine.
We
You're
will
okay.
find
Weeks
that.
to go
We'll get
in
it
the
in
session.
post.
Yeah, we'll get it in post.
I do think that Radley wants to have a very, very important conversation with Megan before they do start cohabitating with each other. So you know how like mice are supposed to have like 500 babies as soon as they get together and move in together and get married and all of that stuff?
Oh, is that? I did not realize that is not the case for us.
Incredible. The person playing me right now totally forgot that we're two different species and that wouldn't have worked anyway. But that's great for my character because I want to be a dink with you.
Oh, I would love to be a dink. What type of like what type of little critter should we adopt in place of our little
Like a worm?
Ooh, a worm sounds great.
Yeah, that's like not a heavy lift. I think that someone maybe doesn't know what a dink is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
so-
thinking dual income. I was thinking dinkwad, dual income, no kids with a dog, because I've been talking about that lately.
Okay.
Incredible. But we're gonna do with a worm. Love
Yes.
it.
Yes,
So a dink wow.
a dink wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just
Wait, can
rolls-
I don't
rolls
think I
off your
can say-
tongue into
I don't
your
think I
heart.
can say that, and I'm sorry. I just realized. Oh wait, no, I
Wait,
can't. Can I say
That's
that?
for everyone.
Okay, okay. I don't know. I've never heard of this.
Dink is for everyone.
Okay.
Even you in chat.
Yes,
Aww.
you too can be a dink.
Beautiful. So we're dinking it up. Wonderful.
Don't laugh. That's how it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called, okay? As we all know. Finally, Keanu Beeves, Neo, and Salamans Gruber.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think the happily ever after looks like there?
So I think Keanu Beeves is gonna be bringing Neo and Salamans Gruber back to his dam to meet all his happy woodland friends. And I like to imagine that, you know, everything's going well until there's just a little bit of tension. When Salamans Gruber sees someone that he might recognize from a past life. But Keanu Beeves is able to extend an olive branch between them, between Salamans and Keanu Beeves' old wood friend, Spruce Willis.
Very good.
Is Bruce Willis a tree?
Be a tree.
Because I don't think a beaver would be. Are they friends with trees?
I'd
We're
say
adding
so.
a lot of lore here at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. It's sort of like a dryad situation.
Yeah, like,
Um,
you know, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Yeah.
I'll bite your back, you bite
You fall
mine.
over.
Yeah.
Block the flow of water.
We don't need to get that explicit with what y'all are going to be doing. The three of you are going to be doing, talking about biting each other's backs or anything. But that's fine, you know. Okay, beautiful. I love that. They happily, yeah, it's a salamander and a rat. That's fine. They would be very happy in a dam. I think salamanders are amphibious. Don't know. Should have looked it up. Folks, that's the Ratchelor. And sometimes on the Ratchelor, different contestants find each other, and maybe we'll have will add a few successful marriages to the Ratchelor canon, which is something I invented for this. That's all I think it's a little shorter than we planned, but I just feel like we put the fire out and all the goons were defeated. I guess maybe
They died.
Yeah, Salamans might need a little bit of therapy for like getting a lot of his coworkers killed. Like that might be kind of a thing.
Well, to
honestly,
be fair,
probably needs more therapy for Rattley Portman being
so
really
like
mean to him.
the crew were unionized. Was Salamand's crew unionized? I don't think they were.
They were scabs.
No kidding.
Yeah. But he didn't know. He didn't know they were scabs. He found out afterwards.
He found out. That's tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And he was like, it's a wash.
I feel like
that's what
this
helps him in therapy.
This is a Reddit thread right now that we're like reading in real time about people like online talking about the Ratchelor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're like, here's why we need to cancel. Actually, that's a little too real. I forgot that was a little too real. So, anyway, I had fun today, and I hope you all had fun. And I apparently need to write 3 pages of fanfic
in 10-point font.
In 10-point font.
I've typed out in 10-point font. This has to be size 10-point font so that I do not change it. And I do
we
not
think
forget it saves.
that this will be done by my birthday?
Your birthday is next week?
My birthday is next Sunday, this coming Sunday.
I don't think so. This is a very busy week for me.
Heard, Chef. But it will be here. And so you should definitely go and follow Phil and everyone else all over the internet. So when the AO3 drops, you are the first to know. Friends, thank you all so much for helping me celebrate my birthday, whether you are on screen right now or in chat. I really appreciate it. This was sillier than I could have ever imagined.
it got pretty off the rails there, I think.
I don't know what you're talking about. With that being said, though, let us tell the people who we are and where they can find us before we get on out of here. Julie, let us start with you.
Oh, goodness. Hello, I have been Ratman or Shrew Swain or Julian, Julie, or Julie CL. You can find me as Julie CL, JULICIEL, mostly on Blue Sky, sometimes on Twitch. My big project this year is finishing up Tactics Memoriam, my indie ttrpg, which was successfully kickstarted. I have actual play plans. I'm play testing constantly. It's a busy year. It debuted at PAX. It was great. I was not expected to be able to run it at PAX, but I ran it on the floor at PAX East last week. I'm tired. But you'll see me sporadically doing actual plays with lovely friends such as these. Let's pass it on over to Matt.
Hello, I'm Matt. Thank you so much for having me. I was Keanu Beeves. You can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. Y'all are incredible. Happy birthday, Jess. This was a delight. I'll pass it over to Chrissy.
Hi, hello, I'm Chrissy, and today I played Megan, actually a fox, and I had such a good time. Thank you so much for inviting me, Jeff. Y'all are awesome, and I'm gonna throw this on over Steve.
No, but I'm happy on catching it here. Hey, I'm Steve. My name's Steve Wen, pronouns currently he, him. Thanks for having me. Happy birthday, Jess. I think this was a wild fill. I assume this is exactly as you planned. I assumed you planned every one of these events to a T, which just speaks to your skill here. And everyone else, obviously, this was a great time just to hang around. But if you liked kind of my performance here, you should check out Asian to Present, which is a podcast that talks about Asian representation in tabletop RPGs and pop culture. You can follow me on Blue Sky at DM Steve. The DM stands for slide in my DMs and talk to me about. Do not talk to me about Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I just don't have patience for it. A lot's going on there. Oh, talk to me, DM me about how you can still gain muscle mass without just eating boiled chicken. But yeah, you should also check Asian Represent, the podcast. The latest episode, one of the latest episodes, Daniel spoke to the CEO of the Canadian Chinese Museum in Vancouver. where they now have a new exhibit permanently to talk about the Chinese Canadian contributions during World War II, which is a wild whiplash from the tone of this game. But I think it is also very, very interesting and just like very like a cool thing that we don't hear too much about. But yeah, you should check us out. And Phil, I guess you then Jess.
Yeah, Jess, does that sound correct? I do check with them about everything. Hi, I'm Phil. I'm Tulak the Barbarian. I build your favorite fictional characters in Dungeons and Dragons. There is an extra R in Barbarian because it is a portmanteau of librarian and barbarian. Jess, thank you for inviting me to celebrate your birthday. I hope you know you're one of my favorite people, and I really appreciate all the hangs we get to have and raising money for a good cause. I will try to get that fan fiction out as quickly as possible. And if I have fun doing that, I'll just have Jess add that as a dono incentive for future stuff.
You know what you should do if you run out of like you're like, oh, I need to like fill up space. Just put a whole recipe in the middle of it. Like this is how you make like a really good beef stew.
Ironically, if I wrote a 3-page fanfic and put a recipe on page 2, the recipe would start faster than any page that has a recipe on it.
It really would. Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
wrong.
Like it's one page of like Megan Fox and some other like small rodent, like one page of that, and then just like butter, salt, sweat the onions. I'll popcorn it over to Jess.
Incredible. Thank you all so much again. This was so much fun. Phil, everyone looks forward to the AO3 whenever it comes out.
How am I publishing that? Like, do I tell it to you? Am I reading it somewhere?
You have to
On
make an AO3
AO3
account.
Okay.
You said specifically AO3, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
you know, you're going to make the AO3 and then we will.
Sure.
Matt says fanfic Phil, read it on stream, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. Who knows? We'll find out. But it will be very fun and silly, and who knows, it might be 300 pages at the end. I don't know. Friends, there are some things that I want to talk to you about, though, and that is the TTRPGs for Trans Rights Idaho charity bundle that's happening on Itch.io right now. This is not my bundle, but it is an incredibly important bundle, like I talked about at the beginning of the stream. There are just so many gross people doing so many awful things to the trans community, and right now really is the time to stand up for this community. And so if you have $5 to spare, if you love TTRPGs, and if you think that trans rights are human rights, 1, incredible. 2, if you don't, get the fuck out of here. Ew, go away. But go to the link that I am putting in both chats right now. Tell your friends about it. It's only $5. You get 511 different TTRPGs, art packs, supplements, anything that you could need to play. All on Itch.io. It is live for the next 26 days. So if you didn't get paid yesterday, but you get paid next week or the week after that, you still have lots of time. Thank you, everyone, for helping us raise $650 for Trans Lifeline through this very silly stream. That is incredibly appreciated. Again, if you didn't get paid this week, but you get paid next week, I'm going to keep this up, the Tiltify link, for a little bit longer. This is my only charity stream for April. Maybe, I don't know. I was thinking about
it, but okay.
I was thinking about maybe doing some magic stuff at the end of the month. Who knows? We'll see. Follow my Substack or just me on the internet if you want more information about when and if that happens. With that being said, I feel weird having Julie on a stream and not asking for a grasshopper fact to close out the stream. But if I could maybe get like a Ratman quote to end it, that would be just very chef's kiss.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's like, regardless of who you are under the mask, it's not who you are underneath it all, but what you do that defines you. Ratman out.
Incredible. Goodbye, everyone.
Amazing. Goodbye.